World's biggest YouTuber, MrBeast, who I just found out about this guy recently. He's fun. I get why people watch it. It is kind of, you know, have you seen MrBeast's channel?
Yeah, I know about him. Yeah.
You know about MrBeast?
No.
So he's a guy, he just does like challenges. I think, and there's like is it his friends? A lot, like a core group of like people, because there's people that repeat, you know what I'm saying? So I think there's a core group of friends that he essentially just like, hey dude, you want to make $5,000? You got to shoot, three 3-point jumpers in a row. Whoever does it first, wins $5,000. And then him and his, all of his buddies start shooting. And then a lot of time it's fans. I think it's random people from the internet. They go up to random people and they do these challenges. But most of the time it's a big money challenge. The lowballing would be like $5K. Sometimes he gives away a car or a house or crazy shit. I'm sure there's a list of things that MrBeast has given away. Right, Shannon? Look that up.
Yeah, also a jet. He gave away a jet, $500,000.
Damn.
$456,000. Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, big fucking prizes. I've just seen videos where he'll like just be, just doing stupid shit with like people for like whatever, right? And it's entertaining, So apparently he did a video where he gave, Shannon, give me the details on this because I don't want to get it wrong.
So he paid to cure 1,000 blind people. There are people that needed cataract surgery. So he paid them, and then he also, random people that are blind, also gave them an extra $10,000 because they had lost their jobs because they weren't able to see. And so he shared the content on his video of the people being able to see for the first time. And Twitter and comments and stuff, people are just angry at him because they feel like he's doing this just to get views.
Of course he's doing it just to get views.
Yeah, but like, let's say...
Didn't they do it just to be able to view?
Damn. Take that, you sightless bitches.
Helen Keller.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Okay, so he does it for views. If the peripheral, side joke.
Nice.
If the peripheral benefit is
1,000 people can see.
Being able to see, like, who really cares? Like, what does it fucking matter? Like, it's the even if, like, let's say maybe he probably looks at it as a side benefit as the views and the cash that he makes off his views, but it's a business that he's running. The age old, fucking game is spend less money than you make, right? And if he's spending less money than he's making, and 1,000 people can see, it is literally just a positive thing for the world. There's nothing negative to come from it in the world. It is just pure positivity for every party involved. There's nothing negative from it. And tearing something like that down, you are the ones creating the negativity in the world. You guys are the ones that are putting that into the fucking atmosphere, right? I don't give a fuck if he's doing it just for the money. I don't care if he's like, dude, fuck these people, fuck their eyes. I hope they go blind again. I'll do it again. I'll make double the money. I don't care. People have to sort of just look at like what reality is, I wish more companies would be making millions of dollars, and the peripheral benefits of that is people being able to see, hear, walk, fucking healing their disabilities. What an incredible world we would live in if every benefit or if every business created those side benefits, right?
But we don't want more stand-ups.
That is true. We don't.
I don't see people's issue with this. Do you think Exhibit really cared if people got nicer new cars? Like, isn't this just what entertainment is?
Maybe just his mom.
Yeah, and that wasn't like actual fucking good for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you go, oh my god, I have all of this celebrity and all of this money. What's the best thing I can do with it? And it's probably that, right? I mean, I guess you could not show them, but then you're not making the money that can... Because I think a big thing people were saying was, in order to get the surgery, you would have to agree to be in the video. Otherwise, wouldn't he be like, get the fuck out of here? But that's probably not true either. I doubt 1,000 people are in the video.
If I had to guess, that's also not true. But even if it were, I just don't know. It actually reminds me, Shannon, you brought up that other story about how in Massachusetts they're allowing prisoners to have reduced sentences if they're willing to give up, or if they're willing to they're willing to suck cock.
The booty?
No, if they're willing to donate organs.
Yeah, or bone marrow.
Or bone marrow, which is delicious.
Yeah, honestly, if I donated an organ, nobody would want my liver.
It would be a fucking problem.
Donate organs, that's when they die.
No, ones that you can give up.
Like a kidney. You
Stuff you have two of.
How many, what can you donate and live? You can donate a lung,
Kidney.
right?
A kidney, right? Yeah.
You can donate your kid, a knee, what else? Oh yeah, guys.
Hey, this motherfucker! We're waking up.
What body parts can you donate and live with?
Kidney, liver, and then also
Your liver, they cut off like a piece of it and then it regenerates, right?
Grows back.
Yes. And then it says skin, bone marrow, and blood-forming cells.
And then bone marrow is very important, right?
Also a part of the lung and a part of the pancreas.
I thought the whole lung. I thought you could donate a lung.
It says you can give a lobe.
A lobe?
Fuck's a lobe?
Shannon, that's an ear, you idiot. God, Shannon's stupid. I'm sorry, guys.
Or a
Shannon
lobe
knows
of
nothing
liver.
about science. That's
Yeah.
we didn't hire her for her science skills.
She doesn't hear much.
Why is a half a cup of coffee?
Just kidding, Shannon.
Is it the very end
Oh,
of the
may
cup?
I have more coffee?
Is the very end of the pot?
I'll make another.
No, give me it. It's fine. Give it to me while you make another one.
I'll take
I don't
a
know.
Red
I'm
Bull,
sorry, John.
actually.
I'm being mean to you today, but that was
Red Bull?
ridiculous. I've been talking about being keto for fucking 6 days straight. I asked for breakfast. This dickhead comes in with a sandwich. And then I know everyone's going like, dude, he got your breakfast. That doesn't matter. It's his job.
Yeah, sure.
It's his
Hey,
job.
Hey, sure.
You can't. And I know I yelled at him and embarrassed him in front of everybody. And it was really, it was not how you should treat another human being. I understand that.
I worked for the tennis channel once, and John McEnroe, he was one of the commentators and
Yeah,
this
he's
runner.
like, he screams
psycho.
at people,
So
yells,
I brought
curses.
him
I love
in.
that guy.
I brought him in the wrong sandwich, and he just threw it at me.
Yes. See, I love it. He's like, stop gossiping about Gomez, Chloe. He threw a sandwich right at your fucking head. You fucking dickhead.
Another thing I guess people are saying is like, and this doesn't really make sense to me, but it's making it that like philanthropists would have to, people would be looking to like compete against each other, like it's gladiator shit, kind of like that the rich are now deciding who gets to have things.
They
It's
always
like,
do,
that's
though.
not-
It's just
exactly.
So that's that. Welcome to life, bitch.
Yeah, and it's but
the
it's a
golden
nice
rule.
but it's a nice
It's the golden
thing.
rule.
Yeah.
Whoever has the gold makes the rule, baby boy.
Yeah.
Simple
Yeah.
as that. All right. If you want to fucking be the rich guy, don't be the. If you whatever. Everyone is playing that game, just so you know.
Yeah.
So if they want to exploit it a little bit, which I don't even look at it as exploiting it, I look at it as just being more honest. It's an honest take on what fucking life is. We run around like idiots while the rich people get to pull the strings and fucking go, look at these idiots running around, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I almost appreciate the honesty of the guy that goes, let's just take away all the smoke and mirrors. Like, this is what it is. It's me watching poor people act like fools, and it's hilarious and entertaining, and everybody wants to watch it. If you're at home watching it and you're a poor fool, there's people that watch these things. MrBeast is giving away all this money, right? There's people that watch it and go, wow, I wish I could fucking get that call to be on MrBeast's game show. I'd nail it. I'd nail those 3-pointers, right? And that's a very small way of thinking. You are a loser if you think that way. Or there's other people like me who go, dude, I was like, I want to be able to give away $456,000 for idiots throwing basketballs across half court. How fucking cool would that be, right?
Lewis and I grew up with people with poor mentality.
Yeah.
The amount of times family members have started sentences with, when I win the lottery.
When I win the lottery.
Not
Yeah.
when my business or when I'm successful.
Yep.
It's when God decides to give me this money I have.
Yeah. God forbid, if I could ever just win the lottery, that would change my life. My mom would say, she would get welfare checks, and she'd be like, oh, when I get my money on the 1st. She would call it her money. And it would just drive me nuts. I was like, bitch, you didn't do anything for this money. It's actually more my money because I pay taxes as a fucking child employee.
You were a child employee
I was a child. I was
to your
working-
mother?
I worked every day since I was 11 years old.
Oh, you pay taxes on it?
I paid taxes since, what was it? I was supposed to be paying taxes on since I was 14, I guess.
Adios mio.
Yeah.
Luis.
I've always worked, yeah. Hard fucking
That
worker.
sucks.
There was an article that said that the lottery was racist because it was targeting the poor and the different ethnicities.
It's not targeting it.
But
just
it's
there's
like
no
those are
reason
the
to
people who want it.
do the lottery. Yeah. Well, that's like the MrBeast thing. It's like it's all these hillbillies that he's giving this cataract surgery to because it is very easy to do. It's just all these like. So then you go, okay, 1,000 people. What if like 500 of them get arrested for looking up child porn immediately?
Standing under
just these fucking
escalators,
hillbillies,
looking
yeah.
up girl skirts.
But like, what's the difference other than the fact that this works between this and like
Yeah. The
a
only other,
mega preacher who taps people in the head and says they're
Sure.
cured, except he's actually doing it and it's not some horse shit.
The only other thing I could think of like is if there's maintenance that comes with it, and there's no follow up that that these people can actually do.
Their eyes start melting out of their
Yeah,
heads.
their eyes start eating them or something.
I don't think that's it. I don't.
Or like when Oprah would give away cars and there'd be people like, I can't afford the taxes on this
Well,
fucking
dude,
car.
in the video, he gives away a car. Like, there's a blind kid, And again, they're not totally blind. They're like hazy blind, with cataracts. I don't know, like dogs get, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to drive when I can see, you know. And he's like all like this and shit, you know. And he's like, I want to drive. And then Mr. Beast is like, I'm gonna buy him a fucking car when he can see. And then when he can see, he's like, here's a fucking car, dude.
Right.
And then he drives around with the blind kid, and the blind kid's like hitting cones, you know? I swear.
That's the whole video.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good for him. Whatever, dude. It's creating content. It has a great peripheral benefit. He's doing some good shit for some people. It's nice watching people, you know, win a little bit of fucking cash. They're happy. Like, most people don't look at that and go, oh, I could be the fucking guy who's giving away, you know, $500,000. You know, you should be training yourself to think that way. Most people don't, unfortunately.